Guys doing? This is Dr. Greg McLeod here, and it's so good to be with you here on the from Elite Traders University, located here in the beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are trading the dollar yen, and boy, the move has been tremendous.
Doing? This is Dr. Greg.
Tremendous moves in the market, and we've been taking lots of short trades on the way down, and we've entered some more shorts on the way up. In fact, we top ticked it right here, and we've got a nice big gain right there. And so, let's see if we can drop on down. We're looking for I drew a Fibonacci expansion, kind of give us a guide post of what we were looking for as far as a price target. We take off the low, we take the first pullback, and then I went ahead and extended the projection target. So we hit the 1.618. We spiked above it, pulled back, and I'm calling that wave C if you're a type of Elliottian. But usually if we have more of a Gartley pattern, an AB equals CD pattern, we're looking for this to drop all the way back down and hit all these targets. And so we're short dollar yen right now. This is a 1 minute chart. The dollar yen currently trading at 146.01. And again, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod from Elite Traders University. And it's so good to be with you here on this wonderful Wednesday, the 7th of August, 2024. We've got some positions that are in the money right now, lots in the money. But I think we can maybe get a little bit lower, see if we can hit some take profits. I'm going to take off one of these right now. Right, so we top ticked it, got short, we hit it, and we were able to take a nice sizable gain. Right, we got another one here, got a nice sizable gain there, about 17 pips. We can go ahead and maybe take that one too. Right, and we were getting a little bit of a retrace, a real coil right back in our face, so we're gonna take that one off. So we got some others that were slightly in the negative, right? And so let's see if we can, we're bouncing off this 618. These are Fibonacci expansion targets. And so we kind of topped out the 1.618, right? And so I'm looking for a move. I had an arrow, but we'll put it back. I'm looking for a move right back down to this target area here, the 145.50 area. I'm going to thicken this up. I kind of like my arrows thick. Make it red because the direction I think it's going is down. Red. And so there we go. So this is that's my story. That's what I'm going to stick to it. And so if I can grab this, I can maybe move this a little bit so you can see the price action. Price, right? I have other indicators, but they are on another screen. So I'm just more focused in on the what's going on here. Again, we took lots of trades, just cascade, right? So we had a number of trades here to the short side, shorting dollar yen. And, we got a nice entry. We're going to take that short. And we'll go ahead and see if we can, so I entered short at 146.06. Let's see if we can move on down and limit out on some of these trades. Dollar yen has been in free fall, and it came up for air, bounced up a little bit, came up for air, and we're looking for a resumption of the downtrend. And this is a result of the Bank of Japan hiking interest rates after 17 years of zero or near zero and negative interest rate. They had a policy called NIRP, or negative interest rate policy, where they had negative interest rates for the longest time. And even during the hiking cycle, while other countries were hiking, the Japanese government continued to maintain a zero, or ZIRP, zero interest rate policy, ZIRP. But now they've exited that after 17 years. And so that's so it's taken the market by shock. As in the past, we would have traders or investors borrowing money in yen at 0% interest, right? You borrow at zero, and then you go and you buy tech stocks, you buy stocks, you buy all kinds of assets, other high yielding assets, but you paid zero for the money, right? So that was the game that has been played for 17 years. And all of a sudden now the game has changed. Even though the interest rates vary, it's not like they hiked 100 basis points or something. It's like 0.01. But still, if you're so used to paying zero for money and now you got to pay anything for money, people are doing carry trade unwinds. They're selling those stocks and closing out their yen trades. They're buying back buying back the yen that they sold, and now they're buying it back, and that's creating this huge downdraft without the Bank of Japan lifting a finger to intervene. And the reason why they kept interest rates for so low for so long was they're an export-driven economy, and they like having a weaker currency. A weaker currency gave them a competitive advantage against other countries. So they were able to maintain lower. So it was like a subsidy. So like let's say you buy a Ford, and they'll say, we'll give you $500 cash back and 0% financing for 72 months. Well, Japanese cars don't do that, and the reason why is because they're so good. Yeah, they're good. But the reason why is because the currency devaluation or the weaker yen was like a built-in subsidy. In fact, I talked to a Buick dealer, and he says that the Japanese yen the weakness of the yen, it was like an extra $4,000 off the sticker price. So it's like a government subsidy. So that's why you never saw like Lexus offers like cashback financing and all those weird financing, those odd things that European and US car makers do. Japanese car makers don't do that. So now we're seeing the yen appreciate, and because the benefit from having those weaker yen, it wasn't each year, it was not giving the same oomph to the economy. So like saying, hey, we're keeping the yen weak. There's inflation around the world. We're buying oil in the open market, and we have to pay in yen, which is weaker. If we buy raw materials, we're importing, it's weaker. And now the population of Japan is being hit by inflation. The I word, right? So they're trying to buy stuff and they can't buy as much. My daughter stopped off in Japan on the way back from China, and it's like super cheap. You can go there and you can just buy a bunch of stuff very cheap because of the weak yen. But they can't come over here. You probably don't see as many Japanese tourists here because the yen doesn't buy very much in dollar terms. So between the inflation and the lack of extra, sales from a weaker yen, they're not getting the same kind of bang for their buck. So they had to change. They said, hey, we might as well raise rates because it's not helping the economy any, not helping our people any, and is not, and the rest of the world is kind of mad at us anyway. So we might as well just allow rates to go up a little bit. And they just moved them up just a tiny bit, moved to like 0.1, not even a full 100 basis points. And you see what it tanked the market. The market just went nuts, right? I'm looking at a 1 minute chart. If we went to maybe a 30-minute or an hour chart, you can see the cascade. We've just been going down and down and down, right? So that's what we're doing. We're trading in the direction of this very, very strong trend. Very strong downtrend. And now you can see we're developing a bearish head and shoulders. If you draw this out, if I get a little pen here, we can draw that out. We can see this kind of shoulder. Looks like a ghost. Ooh, scary, right? So we've got the shoulder, the head, and another shoulder. And so we want to see a break of this trend line here. And that would give us a measuring objective. We can measure we can really extend this, getting ahead of myself here. Let's make a neckline. Connect the neckline across like that. And then we're going to draw a measurement objective line from the top of the head to the neckline, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this line and attach it to the breakout point, which is going on right now. And we'll get a typical target area zone, right? 45.33 is our typical target. And I mean, after 30, I've been doing this for 30 years. So there we go. First, we got some trigger action there. We got one trade, boom. That was a nice little $7,000 move. Okay. And let's go ahead and hit this one right here. Come on down. Hey, I see Jay's online, Sean's online. Get a whoop whoop. These are my Pip and runners. Masterful, skillful. They're my backup when I'm not posting trades and tearing up the market. They go, oh, Greg's taking a nap, but then Jay comes in there and he just starts tearing them up left and right. They go, what's going on? I thought Greg was asleep. It's like, this is not Greg. This is his disciple. And that's what I like doing. I like, helping people become millionaires. That's what I love to do. I was a middle school teacher, so I'm not this, harsh Wall Street. I worked on Wall Street. But I was like Mr. Rogers of Wall Street. Hey guys, can we talk about carry trade unwind? Can you say carry trade unwind? And Sean says, salute to you, Greg. Appreciate making yourself available. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for you guys. And you guys have been around with me for a long time. Oh, here we go. Well, what's going on here? We got, something. Well, we'll close some trades out. Did we gap down? Did the thing go to sleep? 45.91. Okay. Well, we must have had some take profits in there. Okay. No worries. So we got this one here hanging in there. 14,000, 14,544. All right. 1503. Wow, this thing is clocking. It's clocking. Look at all these. We hit all these here from the 46.30, scalping down. I was scalping with Hal. Hal was making money. He goes, I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I go, Hal, you're making money, bro. You made $131. He's like going, I gotta eat. It's like, you can eat later, bro. Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Helping people retire one person at a time. Awesome. Jay says, we are proud to trade, happy to learn. And you guys are leaders too. People are looking up to you, probably reaching out to you, and that's cool. Because, these works, what you do and greater work shall you do, You guys are going to make hundreds of millions of dollars. You're going to be like the turtle traders. He took 21 people and they became the most powerful traders in the world. He trained them back in 1984, the turtle traders. And his system was only 5% right. And I actually saw an interview with Mark Douglas. I'm like going, and Mark Douglas says, the turtles are only right 5% of the time. I'm like, 5% of the time? And these guys became super rich off of 5% of the time. And we have a system that's 90. No, it was like 90%. I've got 1.5 losses. I got off the spread or something like that. These guys, I mean, our duration, we hold trades for a very, very short time. I mean, oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Drop 45.81 by 82 and dropping, going down. Men's shoes, belts, and coveralls. You remember the department stores, the different levels? Floor 1, lingerie, women's perfume, ladies' shoes. And then on the second floor, Sears would have I like hanging on the floor. First floor was like Craftsman, the Craftsman tools, the riding mowers, the socket wrenches, and the popcorn. Don't forget the popcorn, I miss Sears. When young people go, what's a Sears? Like, oh, never mind. Here we go. Elevator down. Come on down. I tell you, I don't watch Mad Money, but I love his soundboard. So I'm going to play some of my top hits.
All aboard!
I'm going to take this baby. Oh, snap. Okay. Got a long wick. Like, we got the Bulls are trying to come back. I got something for the Bulls. You know what I got for them? A 12 gauge. Let's go. I want this thing like drop, like
Sell.
the other one. Yeah, he's got yeah, this is the one. The bull. There we go. I'm gonna hit it. Come on. See my arrow? My arrow is pointing down. Mark is like going, Craig, we don't care about your arrow. It's like I'm rolling a bowling ball. We'll knock all the pins down. Bertrand 45.87. Yeah, you guys missed me. I missed you guys too. I had like internet. But when T-Mobile tells you, oh yeah, you have a bad router, you need to go to the repair, you go take it back and get another one. We make so many of those suckers, and they made pretty fast, so sometimes they're not good quality, so get another one. So I got another one. Oh, that one doesn't work. Go get another one. I got another one. I've still had very low speed. And so we try to reset it. and we did, unplug it and wait and all this other stuff. And meanwhile, I'm going to Starbucks trying to do my live show. I couldn't trade. And they call me up. Oh, and guess what? I'm sorry about that. The tower in your area has a malfunction. I go, well, no, duh, because it wasn't me. It's you. It's almost like one of those relationships, honey. It's not you. It's me, right? That's how the phone call came. Hey, guy, Mr. McLeod, we're sorry. It's not you. It's us. It's like going, yes. They actually gave me a $40 refund, but I wasn't able to trade, and I used up all my data. They tell you got unlimited. Oh, just tether on your phone. That stuff runs out, and then they down throttle you to something called Edge. I guess that's like dial up for cell phones. It was slow, you know. And then when they have a blackout, I'm like going a blackout. Now after I got my internet, it's like great, everything's fine, right? I said I need a rest after talking to customer service for an entire week. So I took the week off, going into July. And then guess what? On Thursday, we had like a blackout, right? I said, no, a blackout. So I'm gonna head and say, this is what I'm gonna do. I got their blackout. This time I'm ready. I'm ready. I got a portable generator. I'm gonna plug my router in, my laptop, right? This thing is heavy duty, 30 hours of power. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. So I was hit by a blackout. It was like, what next? So anyway, I'm back in the saddle. We've got internet and we've got backup power. So no more excuses for not crushing the market. I'll make them pay too. And I was taking a break too. It's like, okay, well, maybe God's telling me something. Maybe you just take it easy, right? But I love this stuff. Aren't you going to retire? I'm going to go to my what's this thing called? The 40th high school reunion, 40 years or something like that. So everyone's like, oh, we're going to retire. Hey, we got a little condo. It's like, I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. I'll be. Here we go. Come on. It's like a calf looking at a new gate. It's kind of sniffing it, licking it. Do I want to go down there and take profit and make Greg some money? I don't know. Market makers like going, hey, Greg's been going through a lot this last couple of weeks. But he's taking all of our money. Him and that guy, Jay, and Sean, and the rest of that Pip and Run crew. Yeah, when I unveiled Pip and Run many, many years ago, I went to I was actually in Las Vegas, in fact, and I was at dinner, and these guys were talking, and my boss goes, "Oh, this is Greg," and they look at me, Greg? I mean, Pip and Run, Greg? It's like, yes. Were you expecting someone else of another hue, maybe? It's like, oh, no. It was like the CEO walks around the office saying, we got to code Greg. How can we code Greg? I go, and this was 2012. So I was like, coding, what does that mean? And they go, well, Greg, they want they want to take your system and put it into their computer systems. I go, they want the milk without the cow is what they want, right? I'm not giving it to them. You can't tell me it's all from fields, all from gut instinct, blah blah blah. So I never gave it to them. And but when I made my escape, well, then guess what? You guys who invested in your training got something that they always wanted to get but never got. So nice He says you took $500 on UJ. Thanks again. You're welcome. Posted the Facebook group. Oh, awesome. Let's see. You guys need to hop over to the free Facebook group. Sign up. The membership is absolutely free. We post tips and tricks, and I'm going to do a Thursday live training. I provide free training, free education, free training. It's like, well, what's better than free? Right? Let's say, there we go. There he is. Jay took $500 with UJ. A lot of people think, oh, look at that. Made money. Look, they're like bros, like trading bros. I did my limited out just as I showed his trade. This is so cool. Oh, there's a bunch of scammers out there. When guys like, hey man, I don't know if this stuff is real or not. What do you mean real? Like, if I cut and paste this? You mean if I use Photoshop and I'm photoshopping this whole video? Well, yeah, it's completely possible. And where do you work? And what's your IQ? No, I didn't say that. I thought it though. Lord forgive me. Oh, look at this. It's really coming down. 145.70, right back to the old support. Not down to my arrow, but hey, come on down. Come on down. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on down.
Price is Right. Hey, it's Bob Barker's 90th birthday today, so we're going to let him do something on The Price is Right that he's never done before. Bob Barker, who's the next contestant on The Price is Right? Take it away.
Here we go. Evelyn Rothberg, come on down. You're the next contestant on the...
Come on, UJ. Come on down. Okay. Might have to lighten the load a little bit. This is to take some of this off. Oh, okay. I might just, because they got twin peaks right there. I'll take that off. Oh, I'll take that off. I'll take. Okay. All righty then. Well, let's take a peek. What are we up to? What are we up to now? Some crazy amount of money that I photoshopped just for you guys, so you'll know that I'm super cool. Oh, almost maybe like $10,000 for every month or day. $365,103.74. I couldn't paste all this stuff. Made it just for you. Photoshop. I can scroll through it. Man, isn't that great? Such a scammer Greg is. I can't believe it. Hey, what did he do yesterday? Did he do the same thing? Hey, what a slack. He only made $55,000 yesterday. Oh, and 2 losses. 2 losses. Come on. That system is a bunch of junk, that Pip and Run, with 2 losses, with 98% win rate. It's not 100. I'm just tongue-in-cheeking it, right? I tell people, I'm Morpheus, you guys are Neo. I'm trying to unplug you from the financial matrix. But you keep running back to it. Sucking up that YouTube stuff. Well, if you're watching this YouTube stuff, this is good stuff, right? Jay posted in the Facebook group. Awesome. Let's see. How you guys doing? I think we go down some more, but I'm kind of pretty content with, our measurement objective getting met at least. We'll take it down the neckline. We might have still some more to go. Oh, there it is. I just did it again, right? No, we still have some. We probably have some more gas in the tank. I got my arrow right here. We haven't hit there. Oh, well, there we go. All right. Let's go.
Sell.
Get those bulls out of there.
Don't buy.
My record is like 404 trades without a loss, 403 trades without a loss. At the brokerage. That's a record that's not been broken. I made that record like 20 years ago. Not that far ago. That record was 2007, 2008. 16 years ago. But I actually had 2 losses, so I did not make that record. Who needs records? I can buy records. Vinyl records. Not like world records, like Olympic. They have Olympic breakdancing, right? Olympic breakdancing. They should have Olympic Forex trading. I tell you what, Jay would get a gold medal. We do the Black Panthers stand, first and second place, third place. Olympic Forex trading. Synchronize trading. Oh, look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Limit out. Oh. It's magic. I know. I don't know that song like you can hum. All right. Hey now. Here we go. Hey, there's my arrow. We're almost there. Here we go.
Don't buy. All aboard!
We only got one going. Only one. All right. Come on down. Dollar yen. Come on down. $45, 57 by 57. Got a 1 pip spread. Oh, got a little candle right there. Draw another line. I draw. Daddy, what do you do? I draw shapes and I do simple math and I color. I got green color. I have 2 crayon colors. I have green and I have red and I have actually yellow. Hey, that's exactly what we did in school. Oh yeah. I bet I made more money. I tell people I have a simple system. If you know your ABCs to the letter C, and you can count to 5, and you know your shapes, and you can draw lines, and you can do simple math, you got this. And I actually go on record as teaching a rocket scientist from NASA. You guys remember Greg Griffin? Great trader, great student, in charge of our space program. I went, he was sharing his charts with me, and I said, let me get control of your mouse. Let me show you how to place a trade. I pulled up his chart. I'm like going, oh, he had so much on his screen. I'm like going, oh, I didn't say anything, but he took the words right out of my brain. He goes, I am a rocket scientist. I'm like, oh, no way. No, you didn't say that. That is so cool. He showed me a picture of his laboratory. Like, he got the Artemis space module in his office, looking out the window, guys with the little suits working on it. I'm like, how cool is that? And he's a Forex trader, right? I love what I do. This guy was dropped to it came, it really came within, the spread's like 1. So it was my target. We didn't go to Walmart. We went to Target, right? Did we almost go to Target? You guys will you give that to me? This is my Bob Hope. Everybody loves somebody sometimes. I don't know that. But there we go. I got the measurement, this bracket thing to measure the even if I'm 85% to target, I would close that out and just say, hey, I'm done. We're up. I don't want to be greedy, but like, don't. I'm like one more push, and we use Fibonacci expansions too. That can work too. We can go here and there, and the 1.618 Fibonacci expansion off this shoulder is right at my target, at the expansion target. I mean, there's this confluence of, it's like, if I get one more push, I might just load up the boat. No, I've been burned that way too. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna go there. It's like, it's like you're 85% to target. Now you're gonna end up at Walmart greeting people because you lost your account because you went all in trying to get this last bit, right? There's a biblical thing that says, don't glean the field, but leave some for the widows and orphans, right? And that's a glean right there, right? See, now I'm gotta wait for it to come back down, right? I could have been out, I could have been up another $2,000, and no, I'm trying to squeeze it out to try to get 22,000, maybe. Okay. And the thing about it, there's a fine line between like being disciplined and leaving money on the table. I mean, there's just you're too greedy. Oh, it ran another 100 pips. Wow, you got out early. That's missed opportunity. You suck. Oh, yeah, I held it. It turned around and went against you. You were greedy. You shouldn't have. So it's always like this thing. I'm greedy if I hold it, but it turns against me. And if I get out and it keeps going, then, I had, I left money on the table, right? But you really can't beat yourself up about it. If you get rid of the scarcity mindset and basically say, there's always another train leaving the station, and this stuff is going to be trading tomorrow, unless it's the weekend. so you're always gonna have another day, another time. So, you don't have to squeeze every single pip out of the market. And if I got in, I got really close. I got within what 4 or 5 pips of my target. I should have been out of that. And this thing's like heavily. We take another fib. So lesson learned is even when you're crushing the market, there's lessons to be learned. And that's why you should have a journal. To like, yeah, I made a lot of money today, but hey, I left this one. I was so close to the target. I could have got out and I didn't, you know. But I did hold a lot of the positions. I mean, to this area. I don't know why it's not showing up. Just doesn't want to like acknowledge that I'm crushing it. I'm crushing you, and you're not showing what I'm doing. 23 closing time. 21, 23. Yeah, it's 8:54. But no, that's not what I want to do. Chihuahua. The deal map won't show my end. Look at that. Look at that. The thing is. Now I'm in the hole. Yeah. So now, 786. So I'm gonna clean all these lines off. Remove all objects. Remove all drawings. Yes. Now I'm really amazed, Jay. How you trade on your phone? Do you go to your desktop first and then go to your phone so you got an idea of what you're gonna be doing in the market? Or I'm gonna ask you a question. This guy is the phone master. I don't trade on my phone. I don't. No phone, no tablet for me. I like a big screen, lots of area to trade. Because I get easily. I get this thing. You think you're in a downtrend and it's going up, and you think you're in an uptrend. You look at this and go, "Oh yeah, I'm going long," right? And then it turns, like going, "Ah, snap." I'm gonna, yeah, I'm going to. I don't know, I'm gonna try and hit it. Now you start breaking your rules. Your entry discipline starts to break down. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to church in about 10 minutes. And so pray for me. Let's see if we can see if we can write a big type check. Come on, baby. Drop for Poppy. And you can see we rally right to the 50% retracement. We got a couple of closed candles above it. Maybe this is the bear flag. It's still, ugh. Don't trust it. It's above the 21 period moving average. That's C, like, oh, that's gonna hurt. $46.11, $46.08. Long way projection. Oh, spike. 618. Oh, 09. Get some rejection. Again, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod. For those of you just joining, and I'm shorting dollar yen. I've been shorting it like this. It's oh, whoa, what happened there? I guess I got 10 pips on that. $46.05 by 05. And like, come on down.
Sell, sell, sell.
Spread them out. Oh, lost my line. Oh, what happened to all my lines? They went away. That is so weird. It just we don't want you to see what you're doing, Greg. Vicious market making scum. Ooh. What? Ooh. Okay. Sixty-one 61% Fibonacci. Where if we were drawing supply and demand zones, it would look like something like this. I don't use supply and demand zones. It's almost like Luke. He turned off his computer. Use the force, Luke. Use the force. Wow. We were like going into this supply zone. Because you got a zone that extends from over here, over there. These are see if you can see it in your head, you don't really so watch all these guys get triggered. And then I got to roll. And you see it like, oh, it's like the Matrix. Like, oh, I see code. I see code. All right, I'm gonna turn the laser beam and destroy the agents right now. Right. Come on. I don't know why. Well, today, I'm gonna go to today. Today. There we go. That's why these are all the trades I've taken, right? And watch all these guys. Come on. Inside day, if you were ever a bar, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Sell. Bam, look at all those. Hit those. There you go. There we go. Hit it again. All right. Here we go. Now, ring the register. Ring it, baby. $498, $393. Let's hit it. Hitting that quarter line 46.25, 46.22. Start 25 again, hitting that 25, 26 area. Ooh, 28. Oh, that's 26. Long wick rejection. Another long wick. Another candle. Oh, top tick. $46.28. It broke 25. Ooh. If it hangs with 25 and go to 50, that would be kind of ugly. We're at the 786, well, the Fibonacci's of last resort. Next Fibonacci is the 88.6. The smooth jazz 88.6 FM on your radio at Fibonacci dial. 786 was a Fibonacci level popularized by the great trader Larry Pesavento. He wrote a book called Astrocycles, and he took like the square root of the 382 and he came up with the 786, something like that. He derived that. So I know a lot of your charting packages, they use 764 as the Fibonacci level. And we use the Larry Pesavento, the 786. I got to meet him in person. Like, I was so geeked out, like going, oh my God, you're the guy who created the 786 Fibonacci level. Oh, can you sign my? There we go. There we go. Do you see the realized profit change there, right there? There we go. Watch that at the very bottom, 512, 177. There we go. Come on down. I top ticked it at that 786 and hit it. Come on. Bull stops are sell orders. So as price moves back into the, we crossed above our, so see, that's why I only use supply and demand zones. But Fibonacci is far more accurate. But let's see that number increase 512, 177, 18. I gotta cut out of here, but hey, why not? It's fun, right? You guys having fun? Am I the only one having fun? Just me, my mom, my dad. If I had a sister, she might watch, but I don't. There's one less person. But I'm sure there's countless people going to be watching this. Wow, this was live. I had no idea. This is great content. I was like, yeah, we'll show up. I know. I don't post enough for you guys to be consistent. So I'm happy that I got these guys showing up, You guys got notifications turned on. The notification bell's got cobwebs on it. You know, is Greg ever going to ring the notification bell? He's like, is he ever going to post any new content? Like, I think about it and I roll in bed, pull the covers over my head. I take my tablet out and I look at the ceiling and I press sell and I go back to sleep. So the more people like thumbs up my stuff and like it, maybe I be more motivated. But it's fun. I'm just gonna have fun and whoever wants to come along and watch, that's fine. I want to see a nice cascade of. It's probably gonna cascade while I'm away, and I'm gonna leave for church in about like 6:15 or so. It doesn't take me a lot long to get there. It's not a lot of traffic out anyway. So I can get there in 20 minutes. I'll be praising the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Oh, there we go. Come on. Watch that number 512 177 18. At the very bottom, it says realized. They spell realized wrong. You still have an S. This is kind of a British realized, like schedule. Real classy, you know? Here we go. 512 177 18. Drop it, baby. What time is it? 9:10 p.m. Sellers are leaning on it, leaning on them, leaning on them, leaning on them. Bunch of stops at 46, 46.12. Then drop on down to 46.00. We rejected from the 46.25 area, so they could not hold the bankers level of 46.25, so probably no shot again at 46.50. I was looking for a quick flash of bearishness. See, if you're on your phone, you go, oh, this is a massive uptrend. It's like, no. It's a counter trend rally against a prevailing downtrend. Because many people suffer from something called time frame relevancy error. I didn't think that up. Alan Farley, one of my trading idols. Well, idol's a kind of a strong word. I respect him greatly, Alan Farley. And he talked about time frame relevancy error. When you don't know what you don't know what you know what trend you're in, you don't know what the trend is, because because it's you're on the wrong time frame to know what the trend is. Now it's 9:12 and I use the clock, like I got a lot of clocks back here, right? But I actually want to see like when it's going to be lunchtime in Tokyo, because in Tokyo they got two lunches. There's slacks, right? It's like, hey, you devalue weight currency and you take two lunches. What's in that bento box? Some hamachi, some oguro, a nice little cucumber salad. Just be careful of the blowfish. It's poisonous. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Watch. Watch realize 582, 225. We got our drop. Don't stop till you drop. Bam, baby. Woohoo! We got one more little push to go. Let's cross over for 600,000. Again, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod from the Elite Traders University at Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm doing a live trading demonstration in the live market, trading the dollar yen using the Pip and Run Forex scalping strategy. As you can see, this is all from today's trading. Results are not typical. Past performance is not an indication of future results, but I did the same thing yesterday. So you go figure, right? So thank And so we've got maybe some more to go. I can't see the rest of these candles, but I'm already in it to win it short. We dropped man new low. Yeah, nice little target there for $6,224. Looking to hit. Price going back into the supply zone. But you know, we take a Fibonacci expansion target. This thing can get really nasty to the south side. I got my retracements in. Let me put our expansion targets in there, right? All right. Now, I usually use our proprietary indicators, but you really don't need much predictive. Oh, we were really close to our take profit, huh? Right on the line, didn't trigger us. Okay. All right. All right. We got 145.20. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I guess we're heading back to the 50 area, right? Long wick. Ooh. $46.44. So we did hit the 50 area. Okay. Well, Katie's it is 6:15. I'm gonna run, but I'll maybe come back on later on and you can see the results of what happened here. Okay. But right now we are up 588,000 right here. Right. So let's see if we can cross the $1 million mark. Right. All right. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye.